What on earth are you thinking? Supernanny Jo Frost slams parents for dangerous trend urging to regain control. Hello friends, and welcome to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. The Wiz reckons the new trend means kids are no longer kids these days. Supernanny Jo Frost has urged parents to regain control, hitting out at mums and dads over a dangerous new trend. She first rose to fame on our screens, transforming the lives of mums and dads who were struggling with their "Get Ready With Me" (GRWM) is a social media trend that involves posting videos or photos of the process of getting ready for an event or activity. Some kids have filmed themselves getting ready for school, the expert explained. Jo, who's left outraged by the trend, has since issued a warning and urged parents regain control and enjoy the mornings as a bonding time instead. Years olds doing back-to-school morning routine as posts. Parents, what on earth are you thinking? No, seriously? A time when family connection should be at its most high, a smooth operation of a well-practiced routine of together, life skills accomplished, a mindset of focus and attention, and the privilege to be followers. I'm tired of hearing when anybody speaks the truth they are shaming. This is not shaming, this is you can do so much better for your children and you must. You must. Star urged parents to allow their children be children and let the little ones wake with bed head. Instead of waking up to a camera set up ready to film content or allowing Jo said kids need hugs, a warm smile, a morning kiss. Let children embrace your positive energy before you all go your separate ways for 8HRS. Nobody wants grandiose children. Do you really understand what you are breeding here in your? The message left social media users totally divided, as some didn't see a problem with child bloggers. However, others agreed and even demanded the return of Supernanny. One Instagram fan said, "Yes. Thank you, Jo. Imagine the damage of growing up with a camera constantly in your face." Another penned, "I think one picture to capture the first day is fine and not what Jo is talking about." A fourth asked, "Do you think shaming them on social media helps?" Advertisement. But the children are now fully grown adults. So where are the kids that were once considered the worst in the UK now? Here female takes a look at the very different paths of the children from becoming TikTok stars and teachers, and in one's case, and convicted criminal. Megan Cook, who first appeared on the hit show has since become a viral sensation on an app that didn't even exist at the time, with many making memes of her exceptionally headstrong attitude and rude hits at Supernanny Jo. During her appearance on the show 19 years ago, Megan, who was 9 years old at the time, made a name for herself as one of the naughtiest children to ever appear on the program. One YouTuber even compared Megan's bratty behavior as comparable to the fictional character Veruca Salt from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, also infamous for her behavior. In one moment that is now viral on social media, Megan, now 28, corrected Jo on her pronunciation of the word unacceptable, mercilessly mocking the nanny, who angrily snapped back at her. The challenging child, well aware of the presence of the cameras in her home, even told Jo it was her show and therefore she could do what she likes, also referring to herself as the director. Megan was particularly savvy with words and in one instance turned to the camera to correct an accusation that she had pinched another child by declaring, "I didn't pinch her, I hit her." In a now deleted video, Megan responded to the sea of memes online by giving an explanation of her time on the show to TikTok viewers. In a now deleted video, Megan had said in the video that she didn't think Jo had had an impact on the family. Instead, she attributed the improvement in family dynamics to her family growing in closeness. She explained, "Over a few years after Jo visited us, we grew up and the dynamic changed in our family, and that made us behave better." In one jaw-dropping moment in the 2005 show, Megan even slapped Jo, though the now mother of one insisted the scene was not scripted, explaining that she lashed out a lot as a child. Explaining some of the secrets of the set, she revealed that the ban on TV was really just a way of disguising that it couldn't be on in the first place due to strict copyright. "We were used to getting ready in the morning, watching TV, getting our hair done, having our friends round. We weren't allowed to watch the TV because, obviously, copyright reasons they can't have the television on, she said. Meghan also divulged that there were also strict rules on what they were allowed to wear. With a ban on any kind of branding. She was one of 3 little girls in the Cook family who were visited by Supernanny in 2005, though the eldest sister was the cause for the call. Now, she prefers to live outside the spotlight and has since deleted her popular video talking about her experience on Supernanny. She is a mother to her own 6-year-old son, and the 3 sisters are all extremely close to their mother, the father having left a number of years earlier. Though Meghan was a nuisance as a youngster, her sister Gabriella told Female her own son is miraculously well behaved. Meghan is a good mum, and ironically her child is an angel. He is 6 now, he loves school, is very loving and well behaved, we are really blessed with him, she said. Speaking to Female, one of the 2 younger sisters, Gabriella, share her experience on the Channel 4 show. Gabriella and Aaron Cook have also taken to social media to acknowledge their own appearance on the show, when Jo came to visit the sister years after her run-in with naughty Meghan. Though the 2 were comparably angelic to their sister, Meghan, both also ended up spats with Jo Frost. In one part of the show, an unresponsive Gabriella is banned from seeing any of her friends, only to hit back at Jo, "Oh, I don't care 'cause I hate my friends." In a follow-up part of the episode, Supernanny revisits the family, who explain that nearly all their issues have resolved, with Meghan telling the camera she gets on much better, which her mum, who previously felt like a punchbag to her daughter. Remembering her time on the show, Gabriella told Female she doesn't remember the camera people being in her house because they were naughty. She said, "I don't recall at the time thinking we were being filmed for being naughty, just that we had people around a lot with cameras. We were all close to Jo, the camera crew and directors, they would play with us and do out hair and face paint off the camera." When asked if she thought the show improved the girls' behavior, Gabriella wasn't quite so sure. "For 5 weeks, I do think that any family could get some level of naughtiness captured with that level of invasiveness," she said. Gabriella, who was 6 years old at the time, and Aaron, who was 4 years old, both said they would never allow their own children on the show, though neither of them are parents just yet. The pair both described TV shows of the era as problematic. Now, 25-year-old, Gabriella is an interior designer living in London with some of her family. She explained, "I still live at home with my mum and Aaron at the moment. We are all very close and are very lucky that Meghan and her son only live 5 minutes away from us." The 3 girls posted a video on Gabriella's TikTok account where they answered questions they get asked from being on Supernanny. The first, directed at Gabriella, asked whether she still hated her friends, referencing the infamous moment on the show when she said that she wasn't bothered about being banned from seeing them since she hated them in any case. The next question asked the 3 whether they get on as a trio of sisters, to which they answered, "We still argue sometimes." The third referenced Gabriella in particular with just the statement, "It's Princess Gabby," from a moment in the show, to which she just said, "It's me." Though clips from the family resurfaced during lockdown time, Gabriella confessed she doesn't really think anything of it being on Supernanny because I was so young, and to be honest, we would get people shout Supernanny at us occasionally after it aired, but I don't feel like it changed our life much like reality TV would today. It's more the nasty comments on social media that get to me now, when I see people saying things about my mum or how we are as people, when they don't know us at all. Since the show aired, Denise, who is mother to the 3 girls, was sadly diagnosed with breast cancer and in 2017, learned that it had spread to her bones, making it incurable. Gabriella explained, "My mom has secondary breast cancer which has affected her nerve endings in her spine and she cannot walk, so we all help out with caring for her. None of us have a relationship with our dad." Grace, who at the time was very particular about her diet, was marched into Lakeside Shopping Center in Thurrock to take part in the Supernanny Roadshow, in the hopes that her parents could cure her fussy eating. In one clip from the episode, Grace's mother can be seen telling her daughter they are eating fish fingers, mashed potato, and peas for dinner. In response, a defiant Grace can be heard saying, "But I hate fish fingers, mashed potato, and peas," before bursting into tears. As her parents introduce her to Jo, her parents complain that their daughter regularly refuses meals and will